Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn, and I'm glad you're here. If you are a returning viewer, thank you. It means a lot that you came back. If you are a new viewer, honey, buckle up. I'm kidding. Partially. I do talk a lot. I love to talk. That's just part of who I am. So if that's not your thing, I totally understand. I mainly focus on knit, crochet, and sewing. Those are the three main things. I'm a crafter. You know, we all do a lot of different things. So today I'm going to cover a couple different things. I have we're in that fall-ish transition season, and I wanted to see about getting, sorry. I almost forgot to take the gum out of my mouth again. Actually, I did. It didn't almost. But anyway, I want to start looking toward fall with my bags and stuff and my projects. So I need to finish up that crochet market bag. I'm not going to really show you that. I have another whip that I'm working on. And then I have my fall and Halloween type themed bags ideas that I want to show y'all and get your opinions on. And then I want to talk about the new charity situation that I'm looking into. Okay, so we're going to see if I can get through this without sweating like I don't have the air conditioner on. All right, so if you're still here, thanks, and I want your opinions for two reasons. I want to start making some Halloween and fall bags, but I don't want them to sit in the store. So I can do this as like a custom order thing. Like if you see a particular fabric you want, just reach out to me and say, look, this is what I want, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Or I could pre-make some and get them going. Now, I made me a bag last Halloween. I made me a bag of this fabric right here. This cute little light purple background with kitty cats and candles and moons and butterflies. It just all kind of different things. And I understand Halloween isn't celebrated by everyone. But the thing about this particular fabric is it can be any season. I mean, I carry this bag throughout the season. Now, this is a part of a fat quarter bundle. So I can make some. I'm probably only going to be able to make 2 or 3. Because I have 3 fat quarter bundles. Well, I have 2.5 of that one, because this is all I have left from making my bag. That's it. So I could probably go 2 on that fabric. But now this is the other fabrics that were, I'm gonna have to cut my fan on. Hold on. I have to have some kind of air circulating in here because it is 12:30. And I have to get this ready to upload it to come out in the morning on Monday. But my grandson was over yesterday and spent the night, and he just went home. So this was my first chance to film. Now this is definitely more Halloween themed. It's witches on brooms with a dark navy background, almost black, with bats. And like I said, I have everything but that first kitty cat bag. I have enough for 3 bags. Now this one I thought was beautiful. It's got what... First I thought it was wings, and that's why I fell in love with it. But it's hands coming out of a rose, a cluster of roses with a bottle, a perfume bottle, or if you want to go with Halloween, it's potion bottle. You know, you can put a slant on any of these fabrics. And then there's a little cosmic one that I think is beautiful with just moons and stars, more of a tie-dye look. I love the galaxy tie-dye behind that. It is just so beautiful. And I know I have a few of y'all that love cosmic and galaxy, Macy. I wouldn't call you out, would I? But anyway, now here's another dark backed fabric with a couple roses with a little bottle in between them. Like I said, it could be a perfume bottle, it could be a potion bottle, it can be whatever kind of bottle you want it to be. It doesn't have to be anything in particular, because it doesn't look like any one thing to me. Alright, now this one is very, 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 very Halloween-y. But I think it's so adorable. Alright, let me make sure I'm getting everybody in the group, or every part of the print showing. I'm going to do it like that. Look at those kitty cats. We have one with the witch's hat and cape with the broom, and then we have one with bat wings, pumpkins. I mean, just beautiful. Now, this one right here, I have a lot of fabric, so I'm not limited on that. But it would definitely have to be a large bag, because you would want at least one of those kitties. I might be able to fit 2. Let's see. Hold on one second. I'm gonna look to make sure. Yes. I could fit. Yeah. I could fit 2. But it would definitely have to be a large bag to get those beautiful kitties showing up real good. Alright, now I do have, I got a couple more. Now these are the Halloween prints that I'm showing you right now. That can be, some of them can be used for year round. This is definitely not one of them. This is a Halloween gnome print. This is so plastic cute. Oh my goodness. It reminds me of oh, what's those 3? I can't remember right now. My brain's gone. As you can imagine, I didn't sleep that much last night. My grandson kept his knees in my back the entire night. Alright, now this one right here is definitely Halloween themed. You have your black kitty cat, you have candles, you have crystals, you have moons, stars, mortar and pestle, you have mushrooms. I mean, just everything is listed on here. And it even has a moth. A beautiful, I'm hoping this moth would show. Let me see. Yeah, right here. Let me see if I can hold it. You know how moths have what look like eyes in their wings? I mean, it's got snails, beetles, everything under the sun in that print. I thought that was a really pretty print. And I could do so many different colors with that. Because, I mean, I have purples, I have teal, I have blue, I have green. Green actually might look really, really good with that purple, and yeah, that actually might be really pretty. Okay, so that was it for the Halloween fabric, right? And y'all are a little bit higher up than usual, so am I, because I raised my table. I'll tell y'all about that, more about that in a little bit. Now, oops. I had to special order this fabric for a custom order and I over ordered so that I would have enough to make more bags, because when I made this bag for a custom order, I fell in love with it. Look at these owls. Are they not gorgeous? If anybody wants any, you reach out to me and let me know, because I loved working with this fabric, and I thought fall is the perfect time of year to bring something like that out. And if I'm wrong on fall, then I still wanted to bring it out. Alright, now we did a Halloweenish themed, and then we did the owls. Now we're in for sunflowers. I'm not kidding. I have 4 different sunflower prints here, and make sure they're not, nope, none of them are the same. So I'll show you the remnants first. Let me see. I should have brought my scissors. Oh. Alright. I'm going to open these up and show you. Now, yes, I do buy sunflowers because of my daughter-in-law, but my daughter-in-law is not the only one that loves sunflowers. So, I wanted to show y'all these. So, if I have any sunflower lovers in here and you want some, you let me know. Because I do tend to go a little bit crazy on sunflowers. For one, they're a beautiful flower, but it's mainly for my daughter-in-law. I'm not even going to lie about that. Alright. Put that back in there. Let's see. Oh, I've opened this. Oh, I think I opened it to show her. I thought this one was gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm trying to somewhat keep them tidy by rolling them back up. I don't have to necessarily seal their sleeves, but it keeps them nice and contained at least. Even if I don't tape them back closed. Actually, I think I can slide this one out. Ah! I can slide that one out. Now this one is much like the other, but it has green background. I hope I'm showing y'all this well enough. With this camera up way up there, I'm not 100% sure. And you know what? I won't find out until I have to review it before I upload it to send to my son to edit. So I won't know right away. And I did that way too big. Now, those are the remnant ones. And I have enough in the remnants to make a few bags. So if more than one of you say that y'all want one of these sunflowers, but just please tell me 1, 2, or 3, 4, or 5. Because these sunflowers, they're so alike. But I'm putting them in order that I'm showing them so that I know what's what. Now, this one is the one. Is this the one I made her? I think this is the one I made her table runner out of. I'm pretty sure it is. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I think this is the one because I let her pick which one she wanted for her table runner without knowing that she was getting a table runner. But, you know, I was like, hey, which of these sunflowers do you like the best? And she's like, well, I like all of them. I said, well, just pick one. And that's the one she picked, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the one. And this one is for huge, I mean, huge sunflowers. But this is almost, actually, these might be photo sunflowers. It looks like it. Looks like someone took a picture of them and digitally printed it on the fabric. Because I have my little thing here. Yeah, photo real. Yep. And I do love it when you can get a good photo reading on a print, on an image. Well, I did good. I went through all of those pretty quickly. I'm proud of myself. Now, my work in progress. Actually, I'm lying. This isn't my only work in progress. I am trying to do a different squirrel amigurumi, because I can't watch my son when he plays Minecraft on the game, because I get motion sick. So I was working on the squirrel in the living room for that, and he's not ready for public consumption yet. He's in pieces. So I was like, I'm not gonna show him. But now my sock I can show. Hold on. I started knitting and talking. Hang tight. I believe the last time I showed y'all, well, in last Saturday's live, which was a week ago, I had just started the cuff, I think, and I maybe had an inch. But I've already started doing my heel. I'm at the very beginning of doing my heel for this one. But look at that. I love those colors. And I saw how when I showed you the finished first sock, it kind of washed out the colors of this brown, which really bites. If you go on to Premier.com, because I got this from Premier, and it is a universal yarn called, it's a sugar sake, and I'm wanting to say, what kind of color was it? Spun sugar. I was about to go look for it, but as soon as I went to look for it, my brain kicked the information in. So this one is spun sugar, and it actually fits, even though it's called sugar sake. I don't know why I'm telling y'all all that and looking like I don't have this here. It's color 501, sugar sake. It is made with 50% merino wool, 25% bamboo, and 25% nylon. And I love working with this. So I might have to go back on Premier. Like, I need any more sock yarn. I don't need any more sock yarn. Yeah, I do. I fully believe that we always need more sock yarn. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself anyway. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so thirsty. So thirsty. So, I am trying to get rid of some of this weight. And the way I'm doing it is a bit odd for me because my eating habits are really horrible. They're really horrible. I eat like once a day. But this program I'm on right now has me eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'm not talking about small portions. But, I mean, we're talking portions that my stomach hurts after I eat. But the thing about it is, what they have me eating is a good complex blend of higher protein but still carbohydrates. And, so that I get some carbohydrates, because you need both. I mean, yes, I'm a fan of keto because, I love eating my protein, but the other side of that is your body has no carbohydrates to break down for the sugars it does need. So, you're basically creating yourself. Anyway, I'm not going to get into all that, but it's a lot of food. And it only has me, they say that, you need at least 64 ounces of water a day. Well, That's all I drink is water, except Mountain Dews. And you know, I haven't had a Mountain Dew, not because I'm worried that it's going to make me gain weight. It's just not in the program. So, actually, I started doing this Monday, and today is Sunday. So, yeah, I haven't had any caffeine in that long. And I'm okay. I'm pretty much okay. I did buy me, you know, those sparkled ice or sparkling ice, those flavored carbonated waters that I get. I did buy me a caffeine version of that. I just haven't drank it yet because so far I've not needed the extra boost of caffeine. Now I am feeling sluggish, but I think it's because of all the food. Even if it's packed with protein, I'm still tired from eating all this stuff. But the whole point of that was a squirrel moment, but the whole point of that was I'm thirsty so much. And that really hasn't changed from before I started this program. But I'm just more aware of it. Because I'm like, okay, I don't want to overdo the water. But I realized when I started this, I'm like, I drink probably double that. I probably drink close to 100 to 120 ounces of water a day. And I don't know if that's good for you either. I don't know. But anyway, all right, so I did not intend for this to turn into a crochet with me, but I think that's what it's turned into. I mean, knit with me. I can't even. Maybe I do need the caffeine and I'm just lying to myself because my energy is so good. My brain composition is suffering. Okay, so the other day I mentioned that charity that I was looking into. And Tina, thank you, sweetheart, she sent me some more information, and I really can't see very well. Let me pull my laptop closer to me. It's called Dress a Girl. Project Dress a Girl. And I will put the link down in the description below. But basically, they do... hold on. I don't know if they're still accepting for 2025, but I'll put the link, I'll put the website down below if you are interested in checking them out. I think it's too late to get in on 2025's program, but they have ambassadors across the U.S. So get in touch with your local ambassador and see about what mission that they're doing in what area of the country or what country, and what the requirements are for the dresses that they need for their particular region. Because some of them have different religious beliefs, some of them have different cultural, aesthetics. So it's always best to find out what your area is collecting for. Now that doesn't mean you can't make whatever you want, because they have patterns everywhere for Project Dress a Girl. And I really want to do this. So I think what I'm going to do is try to cut and do at least one dress a month, with all my knitting, my crocheting, my sewing, my project bags, because I really think that this is something that will it'll definitely make me or bring me joy, knowing that those little dresses to those little girls will bring them joy. So I told you I would let y'all know a little bit more about it. But they do have me do... No, I don't want YouTube.
The only thing more popular...
Sorry, y'all. Let me open it up. Oop. Oh, do not drop stitches, Lynn. Jeezy Pete. Alright. Of course, if I'm not dropping something, it wouldn't be my channel, right? Alright, Project Dress a Girl. Okay, Dress a Girl Around the World. It is a campaign under Hope for Women International. It's a 501c organization. Let me click on it. Now, I will tell you that you do have to put their labels in your dresses, and they're pennies. I mean, it's literally a penny a piece. 100 labels is $6 or $10. 50 labels is $6. So you can get, you can do that. Now on the ambassadors, they have U.S. ambassadors, international ambassadors, and youth ambassadors. So just try to find your ambassador, and you know, mine is, let me see, because they have them almost in every state. They have Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, California. Wow, they have a ton in California. Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia. So I can reach out to the ones in Georgia or the South Carolina. Oh, hold on. I started scrolling through. All right. After Georgia, we have Hawaii, Iowa, Kansas, Louisiana, Maine, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Missouri. What is that? Oh, Nevada. I thought that said Newark. I'm like, what? That's New Jersey. North Carolina, New Jersey, Northern New England. Oh, so this covers Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northwestern Massachusetts, Northeastern Massachusetts. I apologize. New Mexico, New York, Oklahoma, Ohio, Oregon / Washington. Apparently, they are covering both of those areas. Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Texas, South Carolina, South Dakota, and Wisconsin. So they have plenty here in the U.S. Now, I wonder about the international ambassadors, if you could reach out to them and send things to them. Because we have Brazil, we have Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Northern British Columbia, Canada, Nova Scotia, Canada, another Calgary, Cape Breton Island, Canada, Italy, Uganda, Sweden, another Sweden, Portugal, Macau, I guess that's how you say that, Macau, Norway, Japan, Okinawa, I couldn't say it for a second, the UK, and it doesn't specify where in the UK, it just says the UK, Switzerland, New Zealand, France. I mean, there's a ton. This resource, and I'm spending a little bit more time than you would think, because this is very new to me. Alright, so we have youth ambassadors. Maybe that's for younger people who are wanting to reach out. I don't know. Because this girl is 16. She's in British Columbia, Canada. We have a youth that is Lake Wales, Florida. Southern California. So those three, you know, they're teenagers. They were at the time that this was printed. But I don't see any contact for them, so that might be something that you reach out to that state for, and they can get you in touch with the youth ambassador if you are a younger person and want to do something like that. I think that's awesome that they're in their teens and wanting to do this. But what I think I might do, because Tina shared some patterns with me, and there is a lady named Mary. I believe she's the one who started all of this, and I could be wrong. No, Rachel founded this. Sorry. But Mary has a website, and she shows you, some different patterns that you could use and everything. And I can link her down below too. Let me write this down, because y'all know me. Link. Link Project Dress a Girl. And Mary's Facebook. YouTube. Jeezy Pete. Y'all. Maybe I need to get that caffeine in me anyway, because my brain is not firing like it should. But I really think that would be something that's really, really beneficial for me. And if y'all are interested, by all means, come on. Did I just do that right? I'm pretty sure I did. Wait. Let me find out where that... Yeah, okay. I had to find out where that that yarn was coming from. I am expecting a package that I ordered. And I'm excited to show y'all, because I have... Now, I'm going to do this. And that's the part that I was telling y'all. One charity that I want to do. The charity that I was doing for my seniors, like I said, unless I can put it in their hands directly, I'm not going to trust that they're going to get it to my seniors. And I'm saying my seniors because they were the ones I was doing it for. So I thought of different... All right. For those of you who are new or newish, or you never saw that video or two, I lost my house back in 2003 to a fire. And it was a very traumatic thing. I didn't only lose my house, I lost some animals. I had some doves and squirrels. Yes, I had real squirrels. I was somewhat of a small scale rescue for the squirrels. And unfortunately, by the time I got there, because I wasn't home when my house caught fire, thankfully. By the time I got there, the house was fully engulfed. The trees above 30 feet, 40 feet, actually the one that was almost 60 foot tall above my house, it had been damaged. Thankfully, it did not light fire because it was a pine tree. Thankfully, it didn't light fire. But the next day, you could see that it damaged all the way to the top of that tree. So, needless to say, unfortunately, they were my mom's doves, but she couldn't care for them anymore, so I took them on, and they didn't make it, and my squirrels didn't make it. Now, thankfully, they did not. I'm hoping that they went as peacefully as possible, because I don't know how you could go peacefully as possible. I don't know. But they didn't burn, thankfully. They died of smoke inhalation. And I don't know which is better. Either one's horrible in my mind. But anyway, I have to get off of that. But that is where real life squirrels come into my heart. But anyway, back then, we lost everything, you know. I mean, the house was gone. So the Red Cross and Salvation Army, we went to the Red Cross the next day because everybody was telling us we needed to go there because we didn't have any clothes. We literally only had the clothes on our backs. And I had 2 shirts and a pair of shorts that I kept in my yarn bag because I had my yarn bag with me. We were going, it was a Sunday and we were at Sunday dinner with my mom at my mom's house. So that's all the clothes that any of us had, was me with 2 shirts. Other than what we were wearing, I had 2 shirts and a pair of shorts. But anyway, long story short, I know it took forever to get around there. I'm sorry. But when we went, they gave us all crocheted blankets. My boys were 10 days away from turning 5 years old. So they got smaller crocheted blankets. And they gave my husband and I one apiece. And I mean a big blanket. I loved that. I had those blankets for years. For years. Because unfortunately, I lost all my yarn. I lost all of my finished projects and stuff. Except for the one blanket I was knitting my son. Yeah, you heard me. I was knitting a blanket. I was insane. Insane. But I thought, I'm gonna focus on making blankets for them. Yes, it's more time consuming than the scarves and hats for, actually, you know what? I could ask both the Salvation Army and the Red Cross what they take, or is it just blankets? I mean, I don't mind doing just blankets. It would be less amount individual items because, you know, each item would be bigger. But yeah, I think I would do that. And y'all know about all those scraps, granny squares that I'm making. That would be cool. Oh, I found a new one. I'm gonna try it first before I share it because, and y'all might already know about it. Who knows? But I want to try it first to see if I like it. I really, really do. But what made me think of that is this yarn that I'm getting. I had thought of doing a blanket in that. But this yarn I'm getting is merino wool. And I don't want to do that to anybody because I want blankets to be acrylic so they're easily washable. So I have to find something else to do with this yarn that I'm getting. And I'm getting an assortment of it so that I can see if I like it first. And if I like it, then I'm definitely going to try to get more. We'll see. We will see. But I was thinking, if nothing else, maybe, because it is merino and it is fingering weight, but I have proven that I will make myself fingering weight garments. So I could make me like a t-shirt to wear in the winter. I mean, my stuff that I've made is cotton right now, but I wear wool socks year round. And I can't feel my feet, but I don't sweat. My feet don't sweat or anything in the summer. So because of the wicking properties of the wool, of the merino, so I'm thinking I might, you know, I had the thought of charity for that. And I still could if I do hats and scarves. So let me see if that's still in the running with Red Cross and Salvation Army. I'm pretty sure I could do it with Salvation Army. But I don't know about Red Cross. But basically, I just want to give back to them because they gave us something immeasurable when they gave us those blankets. I mean, yes, they gave us money so that we could go get toiletries and stuff like that, and basics like underwear, socks, toothbrushes, shampoo, you know, just the bare basics. And I just, you know, I want to get back to them. And I know it has been, that was 2003, so I know it's been 22 years, but it's time. I'm going to, because back then it seemed so daunting. Yes, the small little throws, the youth size throws that they got for the boys, yeah, that wouldn't take me maybe a couple days. But the big ones, yo, I've made a king size blanket for my bed. But how I did that was so cool. I loved how I did that. I did 4 different corner to corner blankets and then merged them together to where it was a diamond. I thought that was so cool. But it was reversible, so I could do it either way. And when the seams started falling apart, because I kept that one for years too. When the seams started falling apart, I did take it apart. So now I still have it. It's just in 4 panels. And I was thinking about taking those and, because they're still in really great shape. That's the one thing about acrylic that I love, is that junk will last till the cows come home. But they're still in really good shape to where I could sew them together in a different pattern and put them back on my bed. I really could. Or I can use them as inspiration and make throw size blankets similar to those. Now, I did it in a blue ombre, from light pale blue to almost white to dark, almost black navy. If I can find it, I'll put a picture up. If not, I will try. I will try. I'm very limited on time right now because I know my son said he had some stuff that he needed to do today, so I'm trying to get this recorded so that, and yes, I probably could edit it because, you know, I don't have anything major to do as far as editing, but I'm still learning my editing, y'all. I'm still learning, so I'm gonna try to get off here real quick and get this sent to him on Google Drive. But I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Now, for my day, it's Sunday. You'll see this tomorrow on Monday. But I hope you had a great weekend, because my weekend. All right, so y'all know that it was raining from August 1st, and we finally saw sunshine, I think Wednesday, which was the 13th, maybe the 14th. So it was a good 2 weeks. And I was so excited. I'm like, yay, you know, and the sun's peeping out, but you know what? I see dark clouds back there, and that's what I'm about to tell you. We had 2 days of sunshine with just an evening light shower, a light shower. Well, this summer has not been your typical summer that we have in the South. Usually we have beautiful days and then evening thunderstorms. Okay, that's just typical summer thunderstorms. But this year it's totally whacked out. Well, here we go, and we're starting off our hurricane season, and I don't know what tropical storm Erin is doing right now, but let me find out. Actually, I don't know if y'all even care about that, but I want to know real quick. And all right, so okay, she has been upgraded to a hurricane. I don't know when. All right, and it says okay, I don't know how bad she got, because it says now, as of 1 o'clock on Sunday, she was downgraded to a 3, but still powerful. So it looks like it's going to go up the eastern coast, so shouldn't affect us. But let me tell you, Helene taught us to watch hurricanes now, because yeah, we might be pretty decently inland, but we are watching. So anyway, the other day, and I will put this in here, I was looking out my window, and it's sunshiny, beautiful, and then I look up above my trees, and it's black. And in fact, it was so funny. Right after I recorded that little clip that I'm going to add in, actually, I'll add that in now. So I'm sitting here in my little workroom, and I'm looking out, and you see that I have, oh yeah, there's my butterflies. But you see, I have all of the beautiful sun out, right? And then that super dark stuff coming right at me. I thought we were kind of done with it. I've been hoping. But I was so wrong. So very wrong. Do you see what I mean? Do you see the drastic difference? It's like sunshine and then black. And not even 15 minutes after I recorded that little bit, it was thundering and lightning and storming. I mean, just that fast. Which, almost as soon as I hit the stop button, the sun went away. But it took it about 15 minutes to get here. And I mean, it hammered. It hammered all through the night. No, that was Friday. Sorry. Last night. No, that was... Yeah. Yeah, that was Friday night. Okay. I was right. It hammered through the night, and you know thunder's hard when it shakes your house. I'm like, good golly, Miss Molly. And my husband, you know, he stays awake. We're on different schedules, man. I'm not even gonna lie. He'll sleep till 11, 12, and go to bed about 1, 2, 3, somewhere around in there. And I'm up at 6, 7, and I'm in bed by mostly 9 o'clock. Sometimes I'll stay up later, like 10, 10:30 if I'm working on something. But yeah, we're on different schedules. We just are. But he said before he came to bed that the thunder had shook the house, and then we lost power for a couple seconds. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty good when the thunder makes it. I seriously doubt it. There must have been lightning somewhere, something, to make that happen. But I think I'm going to get off here and get this sent or uploaded to Google Drive for my son. And I have to give him a timestamp for where to put that video in. But I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'm going to get off here. And thankfully, since I am just now, I'm recording this on the day before that you see it, I will get y'all's feedback on these patterns, these prints. Because I do want to streamline my project bags more to custom orders versus existing, because I have these bags over here. Oh, I don't know if I have it available yet. No, I don't think I do. I'm going to make sure. The red cross bag with Amazing Grace, I'm going to put that up. No, I don't have it. I don't have it put up yet. So I'm going to put that up and make sure that it is available, because Brandy wanted both the red and the green, but I had a red that I had to deconstruct because I had the panel upside down. Y'all saw that in the last video. I do have that available. So it will be available by the time I have to take pictures of it and get it uploaded and everything. But it'll be available by the time this video comes out. And unfortunately, that's the only new bag that I have available. Sorry. But y'all know me. If you see any bag that you like, just contact me. But what I was going to say is I'm going to put it all in. I might put it in a sub tab under the bags and say custom bag options or something. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not going to lie. So I want y'all today to find something that brings you joy, something that brings a smile to your face, makes you happy, just lifts your spirits any kind of way. Because y'all are that for me. Yes, I get it from doing this, from sewing. I mean, I get it. I get joy so many different places that there's always, if I look for it, there's always joy to be had. Some days I'm in a bad mood and I don't want to find joy, but I make myself, just because I don't want to live life grumpy and upset and sad, and days where I'm really, really not angry and mad when I'm, or aggravated when I'm sad, and I'm just feeling like so drugged down by everything. That's when I need it the most. So I try to get in the habit of finding it somewhere, some kind of how. And I hope you do too. I hope you can find something today that makes you smile, that brings you some kind of happiness. And on that, I will see y'all on the next video. I'll see you then. Bye.